I thought he went to bed.
On second down, here's Gone.
No,
Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35.
This was just started. This is online.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Countdown, wait.
And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
They better bring in more than an extra one.
Now Gone. And they'll set up the screen to go. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
That's bullshit.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They're going to go for it. It's Gone. And they ping as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And that will force a turnover on downs. First down carry by Elliott. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Prescott now on second down. It's complete to Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. On the counter, Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by Mark Barron. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. A second down throw for Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Dak fighting the former Jag Hearns for the Dallas first down. Now Elliott. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4. That's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. Get in! Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are in for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw on 2nd down is gone. Incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's gone. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it is incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost...
Williams loses the football, and the Rams have got it back. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, and then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all
okay. What's he going to try to do?
When they catch the ball,
looking for something.
Acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do.
He must not like that.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Gurley, baby. This is Gurley.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
Come on, Gurley.
To speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the
You
20.
a monster, Gurley.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Damn right we will.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. The Rams
okay, I'm going to play
on 3rd
conservative
down.
now.
0 for 3 to this point.
It's conservative playing.
This will be 3rd and 5. Goff now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Yep. Conservative.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here we go. It's Gurley. He's got the first down there past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Gurley again here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another 1st down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
They ain't like that shit.
6. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there.
He's still getting yards. That's Gurley, baby.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. But before run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. And this is going to be incomplete. Chidobe there to make the play in coverage.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Damn right.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, gone. And this will be caught. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Now a play fake here on first. And this is intercepted. Chidobe with a pick.
Wow.
And a big turnover there as his
was
guys
bad
will
business.
get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
I don't know what the heck was going on there. It's okay.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Aqib Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to
He
sit
should
on
have had
it.
that.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Again, it's Elliott. Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had a...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. A great quick punch return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
After the interception, here's Gordon. He's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. To throw is gone. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Zerline out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete. The basketball star, Rico Gathers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 32 that time. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. The give is to Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I can stay on this shit all night. All night long. We're going hard over here. You gonna throw the ball and give it back to me?
2nd down, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there. It would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock the defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Be close. Be close. You might be able to get a field goal or something.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for
now they're going to kick the field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they're going to take the lead here as it's now 9-8. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Goff now looking to throw. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make this a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Back to throw. Goff.
What is he doing?
He's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Malik Collins continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11.
Ridiculous.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses, understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Back now in Los Angeles. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Got a trial here. He's back to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's
oh my goodness, he's stupid. He stopped right there.
They stop him a few yards shy. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yards.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Prescott now. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down. Brandon Cooks, the 40, 30, 10. Touchdown, Allen. Brandon Cooks. 87 yards, and the Rams have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Partner, you know the
Knew that was
key
coming.
is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Zerline out now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
I'm going to hit him with it again.
And careless with a football.
I'm going to hit him with it again. Watch this.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Well, security eluded him. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Goff going to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Over the connection to Hearns. And they're going to get this one out past the 25. A good pickup there at 22. back to throw. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline. And he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, I thought you go on the field, but okay, I see you. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Prescott now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. Back to throw. He hits Beasley right side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
47. We'll go 46, 46. 46.
They'll look to throw. This is caught by Hurns. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
26.
One last shot down for Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down.
It was a city win, but it was a win.
That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot.
City win.
The last snap taken
That was a city
that
win.
close to the end zone. They don't get
But
it in, so they'll regret
the bottom
that,
line is,
but flip it
it's a
over.
win.
Making a stand in that
The Rams
portion
ain't
of the
too
field.
bad, though.
Congratulations to them.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.
Prescott was going hard. Just didn't have no touchdowns.
That's it.